Hello and welcome to Videojug. We're going to show you how to check your car's tire wear. Looking after your tires is more than just checking the pressure. By regularly monitoring the state of the tread, you will be one step ahead. Above all, you will know if and when tires are in need of replacement. Furthermore, correctly interpreting uneven tread wear can help to recognize some mechanical problems early on, and above all, will ensure good handling of the car at all times. Find out how the Videojug way. You will need one tread depth gauge, a simple plastic device for measuring the depth. One air pressure gauge, provided by most petrol stations. There are also mobile inflators which can be plugged into the cigarette lighter socket, enabling you to correct the pressure wherever you are. Here is a handy list of what you need. Step 1. Create a safe environment. Secure the vehicle first. Park on a level surface and away from traffic where possible. In automatic transmissions, place the gear stick in the parking position. In manual transmission cars, shift into first gear. Apply the parking brake and turn off the ignition. Safety. Do not smoke if you are carrying out this task in non-ventilated surroundings. Work in a well-lit setup, making sure to carry out this check in good lighting conditions. Remember, this is above all a visual check for you to find out whether and when to buy new tires. Step 2. Locate the tread. The tread is the thick molded surface of the tire that grips the road. It consists of a pattern of grooves across the central 3/4 of the breadth of the tire and around the entire outer circumference. The depth of these grooves should be even on all parts of the tire. The less tread depth there is, the less grip and driving safety you have. Step 3. Do a visual check. Inspect your tire closely and remove any small objects stuck in the tread. Check for noticeably uneven wear. Replace the tire straight away if you notice any damage, such as excessive wear, bulges, cracks, or deep cuts in the tread or the sidewalls. Look for the built-in tread wear indicator blocks. They are usually found at the bottom of the tire's central groove. Check if the tread wear indicators are visibly flush with the surrounding tread. If so, replace the tire. Step 4. Use a tread depth gauge. Check for excessive tread wear by using the gauge on one of the measuring points. If the wear is obviously uneven, place the gauge on the section with the most wear, as this part will go first. Holding the gauge perpendicular to the tread, place it between the two tread wear indicator blocks. Then extend the gauge's little finger all the way into the bottom of the groove. Now read the value on the ruler. The minimum tread depth for winter tires should be at least 5 millimeters. Summer tires should have at least 3 millimeters. If your tread depth is under these figures, it is time to replace the tires. Note that these values are ideal for road safety, as they are far above the legal minimum for tread depth of 1.6 millimeters. A useful tip. If the tread is below the legal minimum, fines can be over £2,000 or €3,000 per tire. Make sure to observe your local legal requirements for the minimum tread depth. However, note that the standard for most countries of 1.6 millimeters is too low to provide proper road safety in wet conditions. Another useful tip. If you don't have a tread depth gauge, use a 10-pence coin to see if you have at least 1.6 millimeters. The distance between the coin's outer edge and the inner dotted circle is exactly 1.6 millimeters. If you can see the dots sticking out of the groove, it is high time to buy new tires. Step 5. Adjust tire pressure if necessary. If the wear on a tire is uneven, you can counteract this in some cases by simply adjusting the tire pressure. Overinflation causes excessive wear down the center of the tread, so let some pressure out of the tire. Underinflation causes too much wear on the outer edges, therefore increase tire pressure. Safety warning. There are tread wear patterns that cannot be corrected by adjusting tire pressure. If you note dips in the front tire tread, your wheels may be unbalanced. This means that the small lead weights attached to the rim of the wheel have the wrong weight or are in the wrong place or both. This will lead to vibration at cruising speed. Have your tires balanced by a tire specialist. Check the surface of each tire by running your hand lightly over the tread. If you notice bumps or cracks on a relatively new tire, there may be problems with your suspension. Have shock absorbers or struts checked as soon as possible. If your tires are worn unevenly on one side of the car or the other, your wheels should be properly aligned by a specialist. Not doing so may see your car skidding off the road in wet driving conditions. Tires can and should be rotated at every second oil change. This will ensure all tires wear equally. Another safety warning. Inspect your tires after any extreme driving maneuvers. Most tire damage results directly from driving over the curb. If this happens to you, check your tires immediately. Small damages can be fixed by a tire specialist if dealt with straight away, although the tires should be replaced as soon as possible. Avoid tire damage and ensuing accidents by driving responsibly. Step 6. Repeat check on all tires. Check that all tires have even wear, as this is how it should be. Remove small objects, measure tread depth, and correct the tire pressure when necessary. Do this check at every other petrol stop when checking tire pressure. Be aware that regardless of whether a tire has been driven or not, if it is older than 6 years, it should not be on the road anymore. As a rule, replace tires after 40,000 kilometers. And remember, if any tire is worn below the legal limit before this figure is reached, it is unsafe to drive. Saving on tires is false economy. And that is how you check your tread wear, the Videojug way.